Dr. Dormus, are you in here? I have the... Project Purity. What is this? Wait, I know him. He was brought in for testing shortly after being exposed to the virus. So he wasn't infected on accident. They were guinea pigs? They were infected on purpose? Victor Krauss.
I've been on my desk in the morning. I'll be in my office. Jamie! What are you doing in my office?
I brought you the file from patient 4216, as you requested, and you weren't here, so it has been reacting positively to the treatments that you've requested. The vitals have been steady, and there have been no sudden spikes in the internal respiratory system.
Fantastic news, Jamie. Very good indeed.
Doctor, I believe that if she's to continue with the progress that she's making, she may be able to return to community zones or even reunite with her family.
Yes. Of course, Jamie. If it continues doing well to the treatments, we'll consider relocation. However, there is always much to do. And you should know, Jamie, that not everyone has the luxury of leaving our facilities once they've entered.
I understand. I should return to the patient.
Very well, Jamie. Inform me if there's any new changes to the patient. I have a very busy schedule these next few days. But afterwards, I'll see to the new patient personally.
So, before, when you asked if I was bitten,
What of it?
well, why did you ask if I was bitten?
Well, it's one of the many ways you can get infected and probably one of the most obvious.
So, like a zombie bite.
No, not like a zombie bite. This isn't like a horror movie or something. Wait, have you never seen an infected before? Okay, so they kind of look like zombies, but they're not zombies. Well, the ghouls look like zombies, but yeah, it's complicated.
Well, I wasn't exactly free from captivity for that long. I only killed something for the first time a few days ago.
I mean, I knew you were uneducated to like current events and everything, but I mean, that's part of the reason I saved you, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, I don't know much of anything other than what I've been told or overheard. I'm pretty clueless. After the riots started, everyone started running for shelter. Just lots of running, not knowing what the hell was going on. Didn't even know NEODYNE was behind any of this. And after our hideout was compromised and Jetleg's goons took some of us, well, you know the rest.
Even to this day, a lot of people don't know about the NEODYNE and what they're capable of. I mean, you remember that virus a couple years ago, right? Like, it was airborne, so it traveled quickly, it got everywhere so fast, and no one knew what to do. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, the NEODYNE comes up with this magical cure and an answer for everything. And what are we supposed to do? We're just supposed to get in line and help them build these quarantine zones and these facilities and give them all this power. For what? And like the infected, they're human just like you and I, right? They're just people that were affected by the infection, by the virus. It's the way it works is it gets in your flesh and just starts eating away at it like it's almost like battery acid on your skin. It's like big chunks of flesh just peeling off and just gushing out and just pus and fluids, and it's just disgusting. It looks like you're rotting like a corpse, almost like a zombie, but you're alive. You know, you no longer feel pain. You no longer feel hunger. You have the feelings of dehydration, but you're not dying. You don't need human functions anymore or necessities. You're just a shell of what you once were, feeling no pain and just barely even aging. You're just existing. I mean, some people, when they're infected, it just makes it look like they got in a fight with a lawnmower. Some ghouls can be trusted, but it's the feral ghouls you need to worry about. They're the ones that their brains are rotted in their heads and they attack you for no reason. You see one, you're good as dead. Those ones are dangerous.
Okay. But there's cannibalism going on. I've heard of it. Is that just the ghouls or others as well? Because Jetlag seems to enjoy eating people.
Oh yeah. Cannibalism is definitely a thing. I mean, why wouldn't it be? NEODYNE's got all of our rations, you know, all behind their pretty little walls. You can't tell me that this wasn't pre-planned. You can't. First they take away our guns, then they take away the internet. Next thing you know, we've got monitored poops. But I mean, sure. I mean, you could eat other people. You wouldn't want to eat a ghoul or anyone that's infected, because unfortunately you won't have the pleasure of becoming one. It won't even make it down your digestive tract. It's gonna rot you from the inside, and you're gonna die from agonizing pain, and that'll be the end of it. But luckily for us, we don't have to worry about any ghouls, because most ghouls stay in dark places, especially the ferals. I'm pretty sure that whatever skin that they have left doesn't really work too good in the sunlight. But anyway, speaking of sunlight, we should probably get out of here and try and find some shelter soon before we get any closer to any of these quarantine zones.
Wake up, Percy.
Who the hell are you, man?
Oh, I'm your best friend.
I can't feel my arms or my fucking legs.
Yeah, I had to break those. Sorry. I can't have you running away. You know, you're a hard man to find, Percy. There's a pretty penny out for you. Dead, alive, together, in pieces. Do you have a preference?
Screw you, man. You're dead. You're dead, man.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Do what?
Talk all big and bad to the guy with the baseball bat.
What are you, some kind of bounty hunter? I ain't scared of you.
That's funny. I too piss my pants when I'm not scared.
I didn't mean to kill that girl, but that bitch deserved it. She shouldn't have been out there all by herself. She was asking for it.
Now, Percy. I'm not here for the money. I just do the bounty hunting to pay the bills. No. You have something I find to be much more valuable to me.
You want cash? I got all the cash, man. I got it buried in a secret location. You want? I can give you half of them. Right. Never mind. Wait. I'll give them all to you. Just don't kill me, man.
I'll tell you what, Percy. You tell me what I want to know, and I won't make you suffer anymore. Now, the Eggman. Have you seen him?
I don't know shit, man. I don't know anything.
Percy, that's not what I want to hear. Wow, that really is broken, isn't it? You what? The Eggman. From Liberty Radio. I know he's out here, and I know he's on the run, and I know you've seen him, you piece of shit.
What, the radio guy? How do you know the TV? Oh, wait, man. Wait, the guy from the radio, man? He went dark. Some prick is going around killing all Gasco's men, slaughtering them all. No one knows where he is.
Well, I guess you're no use to me now, Percy. Wait a minute. Who's Gasco?
He's nobody, man.
10 seconds, Percy. 10 seconds is all I need. Choke the life out of you. The lights go dark, and your little pea brain doesn't work anymore. Tell me what I want to know, or you're gone.
No, man. Gasco's a ghost, man. He's nowhere and everywhere all at the same time. He's got power out here, man. He moves people around, you know, like kids and girls and stuff, you know?
Is that why you had that girl? Was that your plan, Percy? Bring her to Gasco, make a little donation, maybe get a little extra power out here?
She didn't have to die. It was her own fault, stubborn bitch.
Shut up, Percy. What do you got in your little goodie bag here? You really need two, Percy? Ooh. Is this how you talk to him? It's a fancy gadget, Percy. Too fancy for a charming character like you. I'm gonna borrow this.
I tried to use it, but it doesn't work. I think it needs a charge or something. I snagged it off a dead NEODYNE a few days ago.
Interesting. Well, I guess you get to live another day, Percy. Or just tell me how you want to die.
You idiot. Bounty hunter. You'll die out here. The ghouls will rip you apart.
There's worse things out here than ghouls, Percy.
Like what?
Me.
What?
Come in.
Father?
Yes, Veronica. What is it you need? I'm working on my speech.
Marcus has been dispatched to a dragonfly compound. I believe we will finally catch that nuisance leader of theirs.
Again, with these rebels, Veronica? All this nonsense? They are no threat to us. We already outnumber them 10 to 1, and when Dormus finishes his work, we'll outnumber them 100 to 1.
No threat? Are you blind, old man? Do you have any idea what is going on out there? Our convoys have been ambushed with sensitive technology. If these rebels are compromising our tech, it's only a matter of time before they're able to gain access to our security.
Hoarding our tech will do nothing for them. They don't have the infrastructure, the tools, the knowledge, the power to do anything with it.
They aren't all as dumb as you think, Father. You do realize that not everyone out there is a brain-dead drone wandering around like a corpse.
Perhaps not yet, but those that do not walk amongst the perfect, they will meet their demise.
Why wait? Why do you refuse to find these rebels and kill them all before they can ever attempt anything?
You just don't understand, Veronica. The thing about monsters is when you cut the head off of one, 3 more will grow.
Then we take it to the source. We find the leader of the rebels, and we kill him.
Enough, Veronica. Continue to do as I say. We will look for perfection. Dormus will continue to gather his samples. We're not going to waste any more time and resources. Not on a few miserable people who think that they can do anything to harm us.
Some leader you are. You don't even have the balls to stand up and fight your own enemy.
Don't
you
speak
even have
to me
people
that
fight
way.
for you, and yet you cower behind a projection spewing bullshit to anyone who will listen. You're no leader. You're a coward.
And what say you, daughter? You think you can do better? Remember this, I'm in power here. And right up until my last breath, I shall make sure that you shall not see that power. Be gone with you. I must prepare my speech. The public awaits its king.
Enjoy your reign, Father. Relax.
What's wrong? Are you scared of the train tracks?
No, I just don't like them because, you know, 1 minute you're walking, listening to some tunes and whistling some Andy Griffith, and next thing you know, boom! Train hits you and smashes you and flattens you are flatter than a cartoon character.
That's pretty unrealistic. They do honk quite a few times before they get to you, you know. Plenty of time to get off the tracks. Besides, are trains even active anymore?
The highwaymen probably have a couple anyway. I mean, the fear is real and natural. Have you ever seen the movie Stand By Me? I swear. Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch! I knew we'd be fucking full of Terra! Terra!
Chris! What do you want me to do?
Shoot the goddamn thing! Just not me! Terra, do you have a taste? Bastard.
My God, what the hell is that thing?
Looks like a feral ghoul. Fresh one though. Most of the fully turned ones don't really care about clothing, and it just kind of gets ripped up and off over time. And by the way, shoot him in the head. He's probably not the only one following us.
Affirmative. Shots fired. Heading west. Deploying additional units. Chile.
Just can't catch a damn break.
Are they coming after us?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd assume so. Like maybe your friend jet lag or something.
Well, I'd like to get to Pandora before we find out either scenario, so let's go.
Hey, wait a second. I'm the leader of this crapshoot, okay? I give you just a little bit of pet chew and you think you just run the show? Here, take my hat too. Then when you go back to Pandora, you can get them to take care of your ass.
Geez, is it your time of the month too?
You know what? I wonder how much Dirty Dan would pay in caps for some of your...
God, okay, you win. Geez, yesterday you were against being any kind of leader. But lead the way, oh fearless one.
Thank you. It's about time I had some respect. I lived this long without dealing with these Pomeranians that I don't even need
Pandorians, maybe?
Whatever. Let's get out of here before we get shot.
On the anniversary of the fall, we come together to remember, joining as one and protecting each other from the evils of the world. Humans continue to thrive as we continue to cure those who walk like the living and smell of death and ash. we are reminded of the dangers outside of our safe and secure compounds. Though some may try to convince others, the way things are now are inhumane, unfair, or unjust. Know this: in order for the survival of the human race, the weak must be trimmed like the fat of a useless shell of what it once was. If we were to allow the monsters and criminals from outside of our oasis to break bread with us, it would only end in fire and disease, then of which our walls would fail. If you would seek to undo the work and progress we have made, relieving yourself of the duties, freedom, and protection to join any rebel alliance or other known secret societies, we would inevitably be forced to consider it an act of terrorism against NEODYNE and those it is sworn to protect, forfeiting your ticket to the paradise of the New World, joining the enemies of the abandoned roads, of crumbled, desolate cities and deserted wastes, to perish of the hands of the ill-forgotten damned and the nightly shadows. Darkness will fall eternal. Stay true to our way. Stay true to my word. And together, we, the chosen few, will rise.
Another compelling speech, sir.
Waste of time, Marcus. Fools. Secret societies. They don't seem to realize these rebels. It's all hogwash.
Amen.
Don't they understand? If we don't take care of the disease, we can't stay on top of the food chain, Marcus.
Well, Daddy always said you can lead a horse to water. You just can't make him drink.
I think you're wrong, Marcus. I think you can get anything to do anything. With the right motivation, of course.
I suppose that'll depend on what's at stake. What there is to gain.
Well, let me ask you a question, Marcus. How much would you pay, Marcus? How much would you pay to sip from the Holy Grail? Or to drink from the fountain of youth?
I mean, I'd kill for it. Hell, I'd risk my life for it. I might even,
Die for it?
well...
Yes, and how is your search for my daughter's rebel friends going?
Well, not entirely as anticipated. There were more interested parties than I initially expected. I'll be going back out again soon. I sit here like a dog with his tail tucked between his legs.
Yes, yes. I know you must get out that overwhelming testosterone. Well, after you're done, I want to make sure you're able to...
Everything all right, sir?
Call for Dormus.
Right away, sir. Right away.
It's getting worse.